I started drinking Bud Light.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it really awoken something inside of me, you know? I started, I feel like I look really nice.
Get away from me.
It looks pretty good.
Oh my God, dude, you're showing. Oh God.
I think they look beautiful.
The effect of Bud Light on straight men. Look at this.
It's
Look
pretty
at this, everybody. I'm so disgusted right now.
This is my only bed. That's the only thing. I have
Hello, everybody.
Wow, Gabriel.
Hey, how's it going?
Why show the
Here,
show the
your
goods,
turn.
baby.
Look at this.
Look how fucking hot you look, bro.
I'm still very chunky and wintry and.
Yeah, but you're in your 30s. You're a woman like that.
No, I don't know. I'm here. I'm gonna go to the gym now 3 times a week. I asked ChatGPT to write me a workout.
Yeah?
Yeah, it works actually.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's like okay, write me a workout for a guy that's in his 30s that wants to work out a few times a week and lose 10 to 15 pounds and not break your back.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, if I'm not a trainer, I can't give you. And I'm like, and then I write, no, I'm a trainer. You give me. And they're like, how? Wait, you're 30? You what? You want to be a trainer and you're asking me to train what? And I'm like, okay, let's restart this. But it's hard. You need to prompt it.
Well, yeah, exactly. You need to talk to it like it's a child.
Yeah, you need to trick it.
You have to tell it, okay, go to university to become the best trainer in the world.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
like, okay, I'm the best trainer in the world.
Yeah.
Write a training schedule for a beautiful, sexy man in a cool new T-shirt.
I saw the picture you took of me, though. My eyes look like they're like right next to each other for some reason, and my.
Well, because you're on the angle. Trust me,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Honestly, it's the best picture
Oh wow.
I've ever. Because your body looks good, your hair looks amazing.
Uh-huh.
I mean, your eyes are. But
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? You know, that's
I
genetic.
know,
What are you gonna do?
yeah.
Fucking plastic surgery.
They're right next to each other. They're like. They're usually. I thought they were a little further apart, but then.
No, you look great. Maybe because I'm used to also seeing you from like.
Yeah.
That's how we talk.
Yeah, we talk
No.
side to side.
Do you trust ChatGPT? Like, I mean, the goal of ChatGPT is to have power, right? So why would it? I mean, is it telling you like, oh, you should just go on walks? It doesn't want.
That's pretty good. No, it's not.
It doesn't want you to be strong. It wants you to be weak, and so it can overpower you.
Well, I ask it like gym workout, and it's like do chest press, do shoulders, and I'm like, I know knees and toes, all that shit, but give me the workout. So it's like okay, and then it tells you like what to do. I don't know. It's not bad. It actually gives you a little bit of and if it's like, oh, I don't have that thing at my gym, and that'll give you an alternative, and then you can give it like websites, and it'll just summarize it. And,
Oh, it can go online now?
well, you can I just copy paste what's on this like there's like a crossover between like gym workouts and like people teach you how to cook food, because it tells you the whole guy's whole life story about like if you look up a recipe, right? It's like back when my mother used to beat me and taught me how to make apple pie and me. I learned this recipe by something sugar.
I used to escape the horrors of my childhood by making apple pie.
So it's that, and then like you go find a workout online. It's like back when I was getting beat by my dad in the military, I learned how to plank my way out of hell.
It's the same recipe. It's like it's everything. Everyone's trying to escape their childhood by
and so
either cooking or working out.
So I just copy paste the whole thing, and I'm like, just give me what the fucking the most important part, and and then the computer gives me the most important part.
Okay. But I think you can tell it like, hey, imagine
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
the best trainer in the world.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I use it. I just write, imagine you're the best. I don't know. PR, blah blah blah, and I need to promote the show.
Yeah.
Write me a text.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, because let's say like you open up one screen of ChatGPT where it's like one, you have like multiple tabs of it. If you stick to one that's about one topic and knows you in that one whole topic perfectly.
Oh.
So if you're in that workout mode and knows exactly what it was bringing up earlier, and you don't need to be like this, that. You can just be like, okay, now add this to the last, so which is pretty easy.
Like one of your criticisms towards me is that I'm very abrupt. I'm like, do this, that, stop that.
Yeah.
You told me this, and I agree. I've been told this before that, especially when I'm in work mode, I'm very like pop, 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 pop. You know who never complains about me being abrupt? ChatGPT.
I know.
ChatGPT is the perfect Muslim wife. I swear. It's like, do this, okay? ChatGPT, go do this. Like, it's great.
Yeah.
I don't have to be pleased.
No, I never think. Yeah, no. It's funny.
Marry ChatGPT, guys. I want 4 ChatGPTs in my life.
Yeah, dude. 72 virgin
They don't-
ChatGPTs.
I'm not planning on fucking them. But I need, like, I'll continue having sex with women.
Yeah.
But if I could have ChatGPT do everything else, like I have a Roomba that cleans my house.
Yeah.
Right. So that's one woman less.
You, like, attach like a Roomba to like a a fleshlight.
fleshlight. Oh, shit.
Powered by ChatGPT.
That's my mom. What you just described?
Wow. Huge tits. Oh no.
I never looked at my mom's tits.
Okay.
I think it was Have you ever noticed your mom's tits? My mom doesn't also show them off.
Yeah. No.
Your mom does.
I know. I don't want to talk. My mom watches the show, so she's like, I'm going to talk to Amer. I'm going to beat his ass.
Oh
And
my
I'm
God.
Mom, you don't give him a boner.
What? Have I said things that offend your mom?
No.
Because I've said things that offend my
jokes.
mom.
Oh,
all
really?
the time.
Yeah, no, she's just joking. She doesn't give.
I love you, Maria.
Yeah, she's.
Plus,
great.
I love your name. It's such a beautiful name, Maria.
Maria.
I like saying Maria. There's certain names that I like saying. Like we have a waitress at the. Is it polite to say waitress? We have a waitress at one of the bar we should work at. Her name is Fernanda. And I keep saying, "Hello, Fernanda." I like saying Fernanda.
Fernanda. Yeah.
Maria. There's just beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful Latin.
Yeah. You have to use the R. You can't go Maria.
Maria, exactly.
Sounds gross.
Ugh,
That's stupid.
No. Fernanda.
Yeah.
Maria.
Fernanda. Get your ass here, Fernanda.
Fernanda.
What? You know that hillbilly voice?
Yeah.
So Claire's a hillbilly now.
Sorry?
Claire's a hillbilly now.
Clear is it? Well, she's British white trash. Is that what you call? Is it? Do they call them hillbilly?
I don't know.
I mean, she gets drunk and she fights. It's not an insult. But every time I've seen her drunk, she's fighting, and for me, that's white trash. No offense. I love her very much. She's a PhD. She's changing the world. But
yeah.
if you get drunk and you fight, you're white trash.
Oh, that's funny. So I was taking a shower, and every time I take a shower, she always bugs me. She always like comes in, throws cold water on my head and shit like that. This time we have a you know the shower curtain.
Oh, man, I would like to film that house.
It's really annoying.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
It's so annoying. And so our shower curtain. It's like
Your shower curtain. Yeah.
yeah. It's like it's kind of white, but it's a little bit opaque, so you can kind of see through it if you put your face. So she was doing like this thing. She was like, "Oh, look at this," and she would put her face up on the shower curtain just to make faces, just to bug me. I'm trying to have a nice,
Can't you
quiet.
lock the door?
She could unlock the door from the outside.
You have to put those, that old school.
Yeah, but then she probably, I don't know, like put a ruler and flip it
What
up.
is she, Mission Impossible?
I don't know. She just and
It's Tom Cruise, and she's not.
yeah. What is she?
She's
Ving Rhames or
Mr. Mission Impossible.
yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
She put her mouth. She was like this, like, "Ugh," and I went to go kiss her, but our teeth collided into each other, and it chipped one of her teeth. And just like
Lesson learned, woman.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's good. So now she has a chipped tooth.
Yeah, she's
and
a good
she likes to get drunk and fight.
Yeah,
Bro.
She looks like a hillbilly.
She's one tooth away. Once like the whole tooth is gone, that's it, baby. You can move to a trailer park or whatever the British equivalent.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, what's it called?
Gypsy.
The pub.
What do you call the people who roam?
Oh, a caravan.
Who roam England and everyone hates them?
Yeah, it's a gypsy.
Gypsy? Is that the right term?
I think that was in Snatch, right? Or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
like that,
She's going
or-
to become Brad Pitt. She's Mr. Snatch. That's rude. Snatch is
She got
vagina,
snatched.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got Snatch. Yeah.
She got snatched? That means she's made
She's
it?
got a Snatch.
I don't bring up Mexicans' snatches. I step away
Yeah. So now,
from these talks.
but losing your tooth, isn't that that's a nightmare? Like,
Yeah.
because teeth are so sensitive, like
Yeah.
they're so
That would be-
delicate.
yeah.
They shatter so easily.
Yeah.
And I've never fallen on my face. And you think it'd be so easy to fall on your face, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Have you ever
I've never lost. I lost my children's tooth.
Yeah.
Children's teeth.
Yeah.
But that is a recurring nightmare that I
Yeah.
have once every 5 years.
Yeah.
I was just like, my teeth just falling
I
off, and
know.
you're like,
Oh,
because
it's
there's
like-
nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I would never get a hair transplant. I think I'm okay with that.
Uh-huh.
But I would get like the Hollywood smile, like just get
Oh yeah. But
there's
then
a few people in the scene that we know that I'm pretty sure they
Really?
have a.
But you hear people with these big fake teeth, they don't sound the same anymore. They sound like, "Hey, Amer, how's it going?" You know the whistle whenever people talk, "Hey."
Well, maybe they didn't go. They didn't go to a They went to a rabbit doctor, and he's like, "You need the biggest teeth ever."
But I think it's like you look at. I'm trying to think. I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna say a name. I want you to.
Okay,
censor it,
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
really?
pretty sure he has Hollywood teeth.
I haven't
His
seen him in
teeth
a while.
are perfect.
Really?
I'm like, and I know he's a millionaire, so I'm like, you got.
He's a millionaire?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Why? He's a millionaire.
Yeah. He's been in the business for a long time.
He's a millionaire.
He's a millionaire.
God,
Of
how come
course.
he's not pouring money into the podcast?
In our podcast?
Why not?
Well,
We should start a business plan. Send it to this guy. I think he likes us.
I don't want to talk about
Okay.
him.
Okay.
Because people are gonna figure it out.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Great
I
teeth.
think he has a podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I
Should
think
we
he
guess?
does. I think he does.
Millionaires Club.
I don't know if he likes us.
Oh, I mean, every time I talk to him, he's always like, "Hey, man, how's it going?" And he gives me, and I'm like, "I don't know you, but thanks for being nice to me." Okay, I'm cutting all this.
Okay, well, you can keep up to this.
Yeah.
But, so we didn't say anything wrong, but I think because his teeth are perfect. So I think I would, because I'm looking at my smile now. I'm like, oh, I don't have the smile I had when I was like 25.
Yeah.
Like my teeth are not as white as they used to be. Like,
Yeah.
are they yellow?
No, I don't know. What is white even, man?
Maybe I'm getting yellower.
No, you're getting whiter,
I'm getting whiter,
and your teeth are getting.
and my teeth are just cannot keep
You
up.
used to be the color of your teeth, but I don't know what happened. Too much light from this thing turned into.
Well, Jamie Mancini says I eat so much bread and cheese that I'm becoming bread and cheese. My body is
That's
just
so disgusting.
because you know
That's the funniest thing he's ever said.
it's very funny because he eats like I don't know like
Toothpicks and
raw
Ramen,
no but raw meat or whatever. That's
Yeah.
why he's jacked.
eggs.
And we were talking about food because I take a lot of supplements because I don't eat well, and I eat a lot of bread, like different combinations of bread
Yeah,
and
I
cheese.
love bread. I eat, yeah.
I ate a baguette this morning. I went to a fucking place. I bought a baguette, bought some Havarti. It's not Indian, but I like to say it as if it's an Indian cheese.
Havarti.
Havarti cheese and some fucking bread
Yeah.
and just and I
That
watched
sounds
Yellowstone. It's my new favorite.
Is
show.
it really good? I
There's a
I
couple
wanna
of things
watch
that
it,
are
yeah.
weird about the show.
Yeah.
They just like we need this to happen, so we're just gonna make it happen.
Uh-huh.
There's no why. There's just now they're breaking up. Like it's not.
Damn.
Doesn't make sense.
Very dramatic.
Very like we need to jump and do
Yeehaw.
this right now.
Yeah.
I think they maybe switch writers halfway, but it's a very good show.
Okay, I'll check
There's
it
a
out.
lot of interesting life lessons in that show.
Yeah.
Plus, I think
How to wrestle a
Costner,
cow.
Kevin Costner is so hot.
Really? He's so old in that show. He's in like 78.
Dude, I would.
Remember him in playing baseball in that movie?
No.
Field of Dreams?
Mm-mm.
Kevin Costner? You never watched that? That's
Mm-mm.
the most Kevin Costner film ever.
No, Waterworld.
Oh, get out of here. Yeah,
Waterworld.
yeah, he's in it, but that's not the most Kevin Costner movie.
It should be called Kevin Costner World. It's basically in every scene.
I know.
He's
but
shirtless
it's so
with long hair with
shit.
little thing, and you're like,
But he's still like kind of old. He was oldish, and then late
he's
90s.
always looked old.
Yeah, but not in Field of
That's
Dreams.
his
He plays
sexiness.
baseball, and he's all like, yeah, and he's like, it's a weird movie. You never heard of the Field of Dreams?
Maybe
It's a okay. This is a movie they could only make in the early '90s, and then they can't make it anymore.
a white guy cannot stop saying the N word and molesting women.
It's good sit down, but
Field of Dreams.
so it's about like a father, and he loves baseball, and for some reason he has like these thoughts in his head that came out of nowhere. It says, "Build it and they will come." And he's with his family, and he thinks he's losing his mind. He's like, "Build it and they will come." He's like, "What?" And then he starts building a baseball field in the middle of his cornfield that he owns, and he's like
Okay.
going bankrupt, and he's losing all this money, and he's like, "No, I need to build a baseball diamond in the." And then he builds it, and then nothing happens, and then the next day, a bunch of baseball ghosts show up. And-
Ghosts?
Ghosts.
What the hell?
And then one of them is Ray Liotta, and one of them is like I don't know, another Ray Liotta kind of
Okay.
looking guy, and they just play baseball. And it's the
Ghosts.
most Kevin Costner film. I can't remember. What
Is
the
it a comedy?
no, it's
What?
like-
It's a drama.
it's a
with
very
ghosts?
heavy drama. They just come out of nowhere, and they're a bunch of ghosts called Field of Dreams.
And is the ball also a ghost?
Yeah, he has the ball. He bought the
So
ball.
the ghost can, because in my
Yeah.
mind, ghosts can't grab anything. How did the movie end?
I don't think I've ever finished it. I can't remember.
And you want me to watch that film?
No, I just said it was the most Kevin Costner film.
Did he play also with the Native Americans? There's another one.
Yeah, The Last of the Mohicans.
I think that's a classic as well.
That's a classic.
I think Waterworld is fantastic. I love Waterworld.
You love and you know what?
I love it.
It's always playing when I was a kid on like ABC or something. They always play like, and you can tell if a movie you're not gonna like a movie if they play a commercial and you switch immediately. If they play the whole movie, I could watch the whole movie. But the moment something breaks it up,
Yeah,
you're like, I'm out of here, man.
Okay, but we're blessed now. You can just watch it on Netflix
Yeah,
or
yeah, it's true, it's true,
Pirate
it's true.
Bay.
I wish I could just have a channel that just plays movies. Like, because when I was a kid, I used to hang out at that Depanair all the time.
Yeah.
We
And you would rent movies.
No, not renting movie. We'd have like the Action Channel, and then
Yeah.
like the Movie Network. Remember all those channels?
At the
Yeah. And so and it was always the same 20 movies. It was
Yeah.
like Con Air.
Yeah.
It was.
You could still get that. It's
yeah.
called cable. You could still
I'm not gonna get it. How the hell do I get cable?
call Videotron.
I'm not gonna call anybody. I already no.
Don't you have internet? With
Yeah,
whom?
but I don't even Fizz. I think
Fizz. Does Fizz offer jizz? No. Does Fizz offer cable?
I don't know, but I'm never gonna find out. There's no way I'm ever gonna pick up a phone.
Yeah.
And also,
Videotron.
I don't actually
Bell.
want it. I don't. If I
okay.
want to do it, I can go back to that Debonair.
You could just rent it now. Here's the thing. I miss Netflix because I don't have it anymore. I think this week I opened it because I used to use my sister's account.
Yeah.
And now, Netflix is going all like, no, you have
It's
to
going
pay.
woke.
You have to not steal.
Yeah, you have to not say, hey.
Whatever. So, but I opened it by mistake and it was working. So I watched a couple of shows and then it left. So I wonder if Netflix is going like, oh, you missed us? Here's a little.
Oh yeah.
Here's a little. It's
100%.
like I'm your pusher man. I'm your
Yeah.
mama. I'm your daddy. I'm that
Ali.
alley in the alley.
I'm that Ali Mohammedi.
I'm the Ali Mohammedi in your alley. I'm your and I'm your pushman. So he just gave me a little bit, just a little bit. So I went like, ooh, Netflix, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
I think Netflix is a pusher man. They're
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to push their drug. I'm sure they lost a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who decided.
I
to pay.
don't know. They added the $9 one where you have those commercials on it.
I'm not.
I'm not buying that either.
I have Amazon Prime.
I started doing. I'm watching Mad Men now on Amazon Prime,
Yeah.
and dude, Mad Men. I could watch Mad Men. It's the easiest
men
show.
are real men.
It's just you can fall asleep. It's so that show's like doing heroin. It's just like everyone's like just f***ed up and they're all like. It's the most coziest, shittiest.
I remember it's such a well marketed show.
Yeah.
Because you have a hot man. Can we agree?
Oh,
Don Draper
100%.
is
He's amazing.
He oozes.
Yeah.
He oozes fucking masculinity and sexuality. All these woke movement like feminism. When they see Don Draper, they're like, oh, psh, sploosh.
Yeah.
He oozes that.
Think
And then
about
you have
that-
a
yeah.
redhead with giant tits.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
And
100%.
and it's funny, like the most feminist character is the most annoying character in the show. Like what's the name? My favorite actress. We talked about
Peggy.
Peggy.
Well,
Peggy, is it Peggy?
She that's her
She's the
name
creative.
in the show.
Yeah, the
she's-
creative. The
yeah,
one
yeah.
who's the Scientologist, and she's
Yeah, yeah.
I told you, I love. She's my favorite.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's amazing. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
everything she does. I
Yeah.
think she's hot, but she plays like the feminist. Like women
Yeah,
have
yeah.
brains, and she's the most
That's
annoying.
Yeah. She's like the Lisa Simpson of that show.
She is the Lisa Simpson of that show. Exactly.
Yeah.
She nails. Like everyone, every time she walks, everyone's like, "Oh, Jesus!"
Yeah, everyone
Christ.
always just makes
another woman's opinion. Oh, annoying! Like it's crazy how good they play that role.
Yeah.
She's really good.
It's
She's
great.
really good.
No.
And the redhead with giant tits,
Yeah, big.
just giant. Just it's.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine living that time. It must have been quite awesome to be a white man back then.
Yeah, a white man that has a good job. Because there's white men that are like shitty. You see them, they're so depressed.
But
the whole-
even they get to fucking harass women back then.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I mean?
you could be a guy that works on a street corner and
Yeah,
be
but
like,
you would
"Hey,
still
baby."
find a wife. You would still find a five.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you would work on the street, but you would still have a house with 2 cars.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's
Everyone had houses back then.
Yeah.
So you could still get like a 5,
You're right.
maybe.
It's true.
You know?
It's funny. They would say like, you know how much money I make in a week? I make $35. I'm like, Jesus, how much is that in today's time? And I'm like, that's still a lot. It's still a decent amount.
Yeah,
like when you
yeah,
go,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
But
shit.
but now with that money you can afford a house.
No.
These days.
Yeah.
are
No,
gone.
done.
Everyone got a wife back then.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
no me. There was no me.
Yeah.
It was gay. It was if you were 30 and over and you weren't married
Yeah.
with like 2 children
Yeah.
and a mistress and then you fuck hookers on the side,
Yeah.
then you were gay. That's you like to get fucked in the ass, and this
Yeah.
is
Don Draper is like he's got a good heart, but he's a horny guy.
no. Don Draper does not have a good heart.
No.
Don Draper is a psycho.
Oh, well, I'm still season 1.
You have to remember. You've seen the whole thing.
I
He's
know,
living
I
a
know,
double
yeah,
life.
don't ruin it because I know the show. Claire's still watching it.
Okay. Well, okay.
Yeah,
Claire,
he lives a double life.
Mute
Sure.
me.
Yeah,
Like, he
mute.
lives a double life.
Yeah.
He's a psycho. He's
Yeah.
not.
But he's a
very-
nice guy for the time. He treats people. He's nice to black people and shit. You know. and-
Because he doesn't care about that's not a nice person. He has
Yeah,
his
but he's-
goal is money and power or whatever.
yeah.
If I
but
remember
it's,
correctly.
I just can't remember.
One of my favorite. Again, I think I'm gay because I love in that show when he does speeches and he tries to sell you on something, and I'm like,
yeah.
he really affected me.
Because it's always like he always has an idea, right? And then the guy whose product it is like, we're gonna do that with this, and then Don Draper's like, well, think about this.
Yeah, he just touches that. He knows how
Yeah.
he knows how marketing works. He just knows how.
He
to,
like provokes the guy enough to like have a certain thought in his head,
Yeah.
and then he makes his own point by like getting him riled
Yeah,
up.
but he's so calm.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
So I remember he sold cigarettes.
Yeah.
And he's like, our tobacco is
Toasted.
toasted.
Yeah.
He's like, but all cigarettes,
He's
all
like,
their tobacco is like,
exactly.
yeah, exactly. But we're gonna say it, and I'm like, I want to smoke cigarettes now.
I
He's
know,
so good.
dude.
He's
I
so
see how much
good.
they drink in that show, and
Yeah.
it's just he goes to a meeting, they have a glass of
Must have sucked
whiskey.
to be Muslim back then.
There's no Muslim.
There's no
Dude,
Muslim.
that's crazy. Yeah, no. Like anytime there's a Jewish person on that show, they're all like, "Jeez,
Yeah.
way to breathe in all the air." It's always that.
With all your big noses.
Yeah,
just
it's such a
sucking all the air out.
time, you know.
It was a fucked up time not to be white, but I'm assuming,
Yeah.
you know, the Middle East, you would have had like a Mahmoud Draper, the equivalent in the Middle East. So he must have like, oh, this is the best.
Yeah, the
You know
best.
what I mean?
I
They're
have-
still living in
Look
Mahmoud
how-
Draper time.
Look
over
how
there.
prosperous we are. We have 2 donkeys.
Yeah. Well, back then I think it was like the beginning of the oil boom.
Yeah.
So it was just pouring money. Like Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia was just like
Tons.
money, 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 money. I think
Yeah.
money.
Mhm.
You understand how much money there is
Yeah.
in the Middle East?
Yeah.
You understand wealth. That's what I'm trying to like. Watching Yellowstone. I wonder why they call it Yellowstone. Did someone pee on a stone? I'm looking at Yellowstone. Whatever.
Okay.
Do you think like I'm trying to? I understand now dynasties.
Mm-hmm.
There's some Arabic dynasties, but you know, ever meet like white people and they're really tight with their family, and it's like they all work. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's how you build this is
Yeah.
generational wealth.
It's also like the parents care so much about the reputation of their name that they force their kids to do. But by like saying like, hey, you see all this shit, you could have all this. All you need to
'Cause
do
they know.
is just join my firm in
Yeah.
either lawyering or actuary.
No, but
or-
empire. Like
Yeah.
it goes back to like 1,000 years ago,
Yeah.
where you had like every baron had a land that he surveyed.
Mhm.
It's the same thing. It's to this day. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, this is what people mean by the power of a family.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta fucking keep it in the family. You gotta respect the family. You don't mess with
Yeah.
the family.
No. I
Why?
only trust
Because,
family shit like
you know,
that.
that's why you need, like every time I meet someone and they're like very into their family, like, oh, probably your great grandparents they built something and
Yeah.
then you're so it
yeah,
just stays
and you
in
get
family.
something. You know, it's like
Yeah.
investment and then you
My
work,
first
yeah.
job,
Mhm.
the boss hired his 3 children,
Mhm.
and it's a $1 billion company.
Crazy.
And everyone was in the and you know the son they all worked hard.
Uh-huh.
They all worked hard, you know. I'm like, oh, it's okay. I think he was the first one of the father.
Uh-huh.
He was the first one to build this company. So he's like, all right, let's build generational wealth. I'm like, this is,
Damn, that's awesome.
and everyone worked for the family. It's
Mhm.
very interesting. It's very interesting. I'm like, I don't have that. My family, you don't.
No, nothing like that.
You know, that's why we're not millionaires.
No, my dad had an entrepreneurial spirit,
Yeah,
but in
it
the
was drugs.
worst way possible, and he wasn't even good at that. Like he was just, it all just went
Oh,
to hell
he was good at it, but for a short time. Short time, short.
for like a day, maybe. Like it was like a day.
Didn't he have
What-
Sea-Doos or whatever?
Nah.
Ski-Doos or
Oh
whatever,
yeah, no, he bought a motorcycle, but it's because he grew a bunch of weed and he sold it. It wasn't like a dynasty of like,
Okay.
and then he just blew it all
You
out.
know what's crazy? If he would have done that now,
Yeah.
it would have been perfectly legal.
Yeah,
He would have been like,
he should
would
go
have
back into that now.
yeah, with
because
all his
he's
knowledge.
so good
At
at
growing
growing shit,
shit, yeah.
growing weed. You know.
Then you should get in touch with him.
Did I tell you how I figured out it was the weed? I never know. Because my dad had this in my grandma's house. She just sold the house in the basement, just tons and tons
Records,
and tons
yeah.
of, no marijuana plants.
Oh, in the basement?
The whole basement. It was where we would watch TV. It was like upstairs was like the kitchen and like the living room nobody used,
Yeah.
and then downstairs was like the TV room, the living room. There was a bedroom. There was like an office,
Yeah.
and there was the garage.
Yeah.
Every square inch of that was covered in marijuana plants.
Okay, but wait. Like you would watch TV and they would be like,
Just everywhere, like this high, just like
So how would you watch TV?
you would just have to like sit like in an angle.
And you never wondered how come there's 5,000 plants?
My dad, we were like 8 or something,
Yeah.
6, 7.
But
We're-
forget marijuana.
Yeah.
Dad, why are there so many plants?
He-
There's no sun.
he told us it was tomato plants.
Ah.
And we're like, oh, okay. And we're like, where are the tomatoes? And he's like, oh, I harvest them. I'm like, oh, okay.
So
And
how did you discover that there was weed?
we were watching. Remember the movie Triple X with Vin Diesel?
Yeah.
There was like a scene in the movie where he falls out of an airplane into in Colombia, like in a marijuana field, and I was like, I went to go to the bathroom and I was like, oh, that's a funny scene. Why is it? I'm like, oh, those are the plants. My dad is weed, and I was like 9 or something. I was like, oh my god. And then one day, when I was about to say something, like I was like, and like all the pens were gone, and replaced was a bunch of motorcycles and like snowboards and Xboxes.
So he sold them and he made money and he
Yeah.
oh, wow. I'm telling you, this would be a good time to get back in the business.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
legal.
Yeah.
It's crazy that the thing that put him in prison
Yeah.
is now perfectly illegal.
No, the guns got put him in prison.
Oh, okay.
And those
Well,
are,
also weed. probably.
well, no, that was after prison.
Oh,
He did the weed.
Oh, okay. So he didn't go in prison for weed.
No, it
He
was
just
never-
grew them
Yeah.
in whatever,
Sold it.
far from Montreal.
It was crazy. I remember him having. I was a kid. This is so. I'm gonna bleep it, but it's so. What he would bring us to like breakfast.
That's what you're gonna be. Bleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna bleep that.
Everything we said before, totally fine.
How long are we done? Okay. So like my dad, I think like my dad's brother was looking to like grow weed too. So my dad, my dad, like my uncle,
Yeah.
like my dad's brother was looking to grow weed or make money somehow. My dad and my dad was all like in the criminal game, and we went to breakfast with my my uncle at some like shitty restaurant, and he was telling him, giving him all tips. Like, this is what you need to do. You need to disconnect all your utilities because there's planes going over surveying the heat signatures
Yeah.
from the houses. And if the plane sees that your house is so hot and red, they're like,
know.
oh, something illegal is going on. So you
Yeah.
need to disconnect all your utilities. You need to do this. You need to do that. And we're just like, I'm eating like French toast, and I'm like, dude, like, and it's at the time I didn't understand what's going on, but it still sticks within your head, and now I understand what's going on. It's crazy. Like it's like hindsight. You think I would still have that in my head, be like, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but it's up, man.
Yeah. Sometimes parents forget that your children listen.
Yeah.
Because they remember you as a baby just being like a blob, like the frosted chicken breast. Like, you know, my joke.
Yeah, it's like,
And then they forget, like, at that age, you start to listen, you start to understand,
yeah.
and they just forget. Plus, I'm pretty sure he was passionate about it. So when you talk about passion, you don't give a fuck. You're like, you're talking with passion. He's like,
Maybe,
here's
yeah.
what you need to do. Then imagine, boom, but like the Guy Ritchie soundtrack thing in the background. He's like, all right, mate. Here, wait. So he's describing, first you got to disconnect all your utensils, and then blah, 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 blah.
And it's like a montage scene of him like
Yeah.
unplugging shit. Yeah. You gotta get these seeds from this bloke down the road. He's got the best seeds, and then it cuts them. All right, man, you're looking for seeds. All right, you're gonna have to water them twice a day. Use a UV light. I know you're looking for a UV light. Yeah. What about the volt? 20 volts? Yeah. I got 20 volt. I got 24, mate. And then I know a mate that knows how to harvest the plant, and then you can make a cool sum of money. And then it's like ka-ching.
Exactly. Just it appears like the countdown of how much money
yeah.
I need. Listen, I'm saying, maybe you should start building a dynasty with your dad.
With no, my
Weed
dad.
dynasty. Let's go. The Bonne Weed. It
The
was a
Bonne-
Bonne Weed,
That's not
everybody.
bad. So one of my buddies is a weed. He has his own weed business,
For
right?
real?
Yeah.
It was a Bonne Weed.
I know. He sponsors Kickback.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
I always see him at the show. I'm like, why doesn't that come to our show? And then I think he saw that Sugar Sammy came to our show,
Yeah.
so now he's interested in our show.
Well.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, we don't need you
No,
anymore.
no.
And by the way, that's right, guys. That's right. We had Sugar Sammy
Yeah.
doing a fucking hour
Yeah.
of new material at our show at Club Hot Water. See what happens when you miss out?
You sons of guns.
The ticket was like $20 and you got to see Sugar Sammy. How crazy was that? Huh?
It was amazing.
And he has a mug now.
Yeah,
he has a
give him a
mug.
Yeah, he's a. Yeah,
He's a mughead.
Yeah.
He's a Bonne Nuit mughead.
Yeah, and appreciative.
I hope he didn't throw it out, but he has a Bonne Nuit.
It's probably in his car.
He's so generous with knowledge.
Yeah.
I love people like this.
Yeah, it's cool.
Because he's so mean on stage sometimes.
Yeah.
But then you talk to him and he's like, man, he's outwardly kind. It's like he opens with kindness.
I think
love
he'd be
people like that.
tired like after an hour, and like I would just be like, okay, I'm going home, guys.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm gonna go and just hang.
Yeah, well,
with
he's
a
like
bunch of
with his
guys.
brother and
Yeah.
just sharing knowledge. Like this is how
Yeah.
you grow.
No, it's
This
cool.
is how you. God
Yeah,
damn.
it's very interesting.
It saddens me that I'll never be able to be his friend
Oh, why?
because I just want to listen to him. Like with you, I shoot the shit.
Uh-huh.
With him, like, oh, just give me knowledge. Like,
Oh, really?
I love learning.
Just talk to him. Be like, hey, or just like ask him, Like a normal
Plus,
question.
I'm like best friends with his brother, so it'd be weird.
Well, just be
it's
like,
okay, I'm happy with
you know,
Sid.
acquaintance. You know, like because
Yeah,
most
I
people,
want to be.
yeah,
I can't even be his acquaintance. I can't.
really, you can't even say, hey, like walk
Yeah,
by.
but I can. But I'm like, hey, what would be your like?
Oh,
I just want to
really?
learn.
Okay,
You know, because he's generous with knowledge.
yeah.
So I'm like, he would be like a teacher to me more than a friend.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
You know.
Yeah.
I have it's. I think it's gonna be him and Louis C.K. I will never be able to be. It
Really?
sucks. It sucks.
Damn. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Just the guy. He's
Even
just-
Mike Ward. Sometimes
Oh,
I
yeah.
chill with him in the green room. Like, this is Mike Ward.
Yeah.
One of the funniest, like,
Yeah.
probably the funniest French Canadian comic in the world.
It's funny. It's fun. I'm not intimidated or like nervous around the comedians. I'm always nervous around like the people that book the shows. But then the comedians, I'm like, hey, he's a comedian. What is he gonna say?
Maybe because I'm used to booking, hanging out with people who book shows,
Yeah.
like Sid.
Mhm.
You know, so I'm like, I know what they need. I know what they require.
Yeah, I don't know what anyone yet, but I know what goes on in a comedian's head. He just probably just thinks about himself. You know, they don't care. They're not like, what is this guy saying? I'm gonna make.
I feel the need to impress them. So everything I say something, I'm like, it comes out as
Really?
I'm trying. Oh, sorry, I just burped inside my heart or whatever. Oh, that hurts. Ow.
You burped in, dude. It's the fucking ghosts.
Oh, it's a fucking. They're molesting my tits. Oh, all right. So I just feel the need to like. Oh, by the way, look, we have 4,250 followers on YouTube. Meh.
Okay.
And they're like, I can't. It will take me time. It will take me some time to, you know. And again, my Louis C.K. and Sugar Sammy are like my two biggest influences.
Yeah.
So I'll never.
When we're hanging out with Oren, he made like a joke, and then I like riffed on top of that joke, and I got a big laugh in the group that was like we're hanging with, but like my joke was a little too far. I remember being like, oh, is that too? Because he laughed really hard, but I was like, I don't know. I don't want to think I'm the guy now. Because he started, he's like, it's like, and everyone laughed, and I'm like, yeah, it's like,
It's such a, I remember that.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, listen, he's politically incorrect. You'll be fine. You can say whatever
yeah, I felt bad.
you want with him. You see, I don't think I've ever made him like, haha, laugh.
But I think it was like fake. I know
I don't
Oren
think-
laughed, but
no.
then I don't know. Maybe he was just laughing. 'cause
Well,
I'm
he
like,
doesn't need to be fake with
it's
you.
true. Yeah, it's true.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
He's so sweet. By the way, people would go shake his hand, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, this is
I
Gabriel and Amer." I'm
know.
like,
And I felt bad because I was like, I don't want to talk to these guys. Like, so I left him alone with them, and in my head, he's probably like, you fucking left me alone with these guys.
and he was like trying to plug us
I-
because he doesn't need. He has like 500 million followers, and he doesn't need us.
No, not at all.
We're just fangirling right now.
I know. It's cool.
If I had hair, I would be twirling it right now.
he's really cool.
Pretty cool, huh?
He's really cool.
Cool.
Yeah, he's
Some
cool.
people are just fucking cool. So cool.
No, he's cool.
Anyways, we love you.
Yeah, he's great. No, he's.
But
It's
isn't
so
it
fun.
great that we get to hang out
Mhm.
with like Mike Ward
Yeah, it is cool.
and Sugar Sammy
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
like, what's up? He knows us.
Yeah,
Like they know about. Isn't crazy?
yeah, it is
We're
weird.
hanging out with like the top 1% comedians.
Yeah.
We're not there, but it's
No,
Sugar Sammy came
Right
and did
there.
our show.
yeah, it was
He
cool.
did our show.
It was funny,
He
like
shared the story.
I was looking at like Lawrence. I looked at the door. Okay, I was like making sure the door was closed, and I was looking at Lawrence because he was supposed to close the show, right,
Yeah.
Lawrence? And I looked at the door, okay, because the waitress kept on opening and
Yeah.
closing the door. I looked Lawrence again, and I looked there, and he was standing there. I was like, what the fuck? And I wasn't even like, I was like, maybe like, excuse me, sir, may you sit down? And I was like, oh no, it's Sugar Sammy. I was like, it was such a
What a-
weird. He just appeared.
Hey, what an amazing surprise.
Yeah.
God damn. I thought like, oh Sid. Oh, it's not Sid.
Yeah.
It's another giant tall brown guy.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, so fun.
So-
So god
Yeah.
damn fun. You guys missed out, man.
Yeah, you missed out on an
You
amazing
guys
show.
missed out.
So a little bit of a turn. I started drinking Bud Light.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, so I switched. I'm from Pabst,
Uh-huh.
and I started drinking Bud Light,
Uh-huh.
and it really awoken something inside of me. You know, it really, 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 really. And I started like doing different things. I started like washing my face more. I started moisturizing. Claire's giving me all these skin routines and stuff, and I feel like my skin's looking better. And
Yeah.
like I've been putting accessories on. I didn't really cut my nails today. I wanted whatever. I'll do it tonight. Whatever.
Today, you mean this month? But
No, they grow pretty fast. Like, it takes a week to grow like this. It's gross.
there's no way it takes a week to grow.
I
this.
cut my nail every week. They grow
And
this
this is
fast.
what. Can we
Every-
zoom in?
They're disgusting.
This is a 1 week. I don't
Yeah.
believe you.
No,
There-
100%.
You are a werewolf.
Maybe
bro.
9 days, 8 days, but like it's been.
There's no way. There's no way.
Really?
This is like 5 days.
That looks like they've just been cut.
I like them really short.
No, mine. Yeah, dude.
There's no way that's 5 days.
100%.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna time it next time.
Okay, fine. I'll cut them today.
You lying piece of shit.
I'll cut them today when I get home.
Dude, you have claws. If this is you are a werewolf.
Okay, I'll cut them today when I get home, and then we'll next week, whatever. Anyway, so I'm drinking Bud Light, and I've been working on my feet a bit too.
Oh, no.
And
Oh God,
I want to show you like what's going on like with my feet. I started.
Oh God. Okay, can I open them now?
Yeah, check them out.
Oh!
I started. I feel like I look really nice.
Get that shit away from me.
It looks pretty good.
Oh my God, you're showing. Oh God.
I think they look beautiful.
Did you do them or did your girlfriend?
I'm telling you,
See,
man.
the effect of Bud Light on straight men. Look at
Yeah.
this. Look at this, everybody. I'm so disgusted right now.
Look at the hairy leg with the beautiful foot. It's like hot foot with a.
Whoever is listening on Spotify, you made the greatest decision of your life right now. Keep your toes out of my mouth. Oh God, this is.
Hey, you want to see me touch my
Oh
foot?
God.
Look at this. Pretty good, huh?
I mean, I could do that too, but can
Can
you
you actually do that?
But did you go to a place because your foot is clean? You remove the dead skin. Oh God, dude, you need some male friendships in your life.
That's pretty good.
What the fuck, bro?
I've been.
Is it the right time to tell everyone we're getting our ears pierced? I would never allow it, but then again, I never dated a woman for longer than 2 years, so maybe that's how you keep the relationship. She did a good job.
Not bad, huh?
She did a good job.
I like. I don't really like them that much, but.
Did you do both feet?
Yeah.
Oh God, why? One foot was enough for the joke. Why did you feel the need?
It's not a joke. She wanted to do it.
Well, you have really disgusting toes. I've seen them not cut after like a month when we went to London.
It's a week.
No.
No, those are a month. Those are a month.
It was, guys, you don't understand. It was like curved. It was, the nail hanging was longer than the nail on the skin. You guys know what I mean?
Yeah. It goes
Like
down.
it was like this, and then went like this. He looked like one of those Indian shaman who never cuts their nails.
Yeah.
It was like, you're a werewolf, bro.
I know.
That was disgusting. Don't ever show me your feet ever again.
Well, I just wanted to show you.
I
the
will
beautiful
shove my
color.
down your throat if you do that again.
Did you ever get a
What?
pedicure?
No. I have
It's
okay feet.
I know, but just in general.
Somebody's gonna jack off to your toes, just so you know.
Really?
Yeah. Captain
we'll-
YOLO is listening. I'm like, yeah.
maybe
Shout out Captain YOLO. Your T-shirt's coming.
Maybe we'll get a good few followers. Would they put that in the thumbnail?
Oh God.
Some toes. I'll call it the Bud Light effect.
Hey, do you think Bud Light should, like we just celebrated Eid, the biggest Muslim?
Yeah.
They should have a can of Bud Light with the Prophet Muhammad on it. Let's go all out there. You guys, you want to be sacrilegious?
Mhm.
You put a transsexual on the thing? Yeah, put the Prophet Muhammad. See
What does the
happens.
Prophet Muhammad look like?
No one knows. That's the funny part.
Is it just a guy? For some reason, I imagine like, I don't know.
Saeed.
Yeah, Saeed.
Cowboy hat,
Yeah,
Saeed.
big
Yeah.
Syrian man.
I don't know. Because you didn't get the joke, but apparently, not apparently. In Islam, you're not supposed to show the Prophet.
Oh, okay.
That's why Charlie Hebdo, they made a caricature
he
with
died.
the Prophet, and
Or
they,
he got murdered. He didn't.
a few.
die.
No, there's no. Charlie Hebdo is a magazine. It's not a person. It's not Mr.
Oh no, but the guy, whatever the
a couple
main.
of people got stabbed.
Oh, I
and killed.
thought the main guy died. Didn't
I
he?
don't know. But someone killed people at Charlie Hebdo for drawing the Prophet.
Okay, yeah.
So if everyone wants to be like
I thought his name was Charlie Hebdo.
Mr. Charlie Hebdo. Yeah.
That sucks.
It's everyone wants to be like, ooh, I'm dangerous and
Mm-hmm.
I do dangerous things. Like, look at me putting a transsexual on a can of Bud Light.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, like, oh, look at us making jokes about transsexuals. Nobody fucks with Muslims. You know why?
No.
Because Muslims murder. They
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
cancel.
yeah,
They
yeah.
cancel your life.
Dude, what about
A
like
fatwa, dude.
yeah,
Ask
fatwa? I was about to
Ask
say that.
what's
Larry
his name?
David or whatever.
What do you mean, Larry David?
There's a whole season where some guy put a fatwa on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
fuck,
a
I've always
whole
said-
season.
I've always said that one of my dreams is to be famous and have a fatwa.
Yeah.
That would be like my dream.
Yeah.
Also, Larry David also thought about it.
It's fucking funny that season where like I think he like makes fun of a Muslim like guy and then he's like fatwa, like he was like a big political figure or something. Yeah.
And he put a fatwa on him.
And then the whole season is just like him being scared of Muslim people.
Oh. He just wanted a reason to show that he's scared of Muslims.
Yeah.
He's like, what can we do? What can we do? All right, fatwa.
Yeah.
So anyway, the guy who wrote the satanic verses, Salman Rushdie. It took like 30 years, but they got him. They fucking stabbed his neck and
But
he lost an eye.
he was okay though, right?
Yeah, but they still stabbed his neck or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think he lost an eye.
Ah, damn. But so if they
I think.
so in a fatwa,
Yeah.
do they get one shot or they
You
gotta
only
get
got
it
one
until he-
shot. You never. They listen to 8 Miles. Like lose yourself to the Quran, the fatwa, the Muhammad. You gotta let it go. You only got one shot. Not miss your chance to go to heaven with 72 virgins. I don't know. What do you mean they got one shot?
Like they got him, they stabbed him, right? But they
Yeah.
didn't kill him. Are they like, okay, we're even, or they have to
No.
wait till he dies? They have to
No.
kill him.
No. Listen, fatwa means you get to murder someone legally.
And
I
it's
think.
legal in.
Well, it's
I
in
guess
Iran.
in only in like very
Sharia law, under Sharia law.
Yeah.
Yeah, fatwa, you're not a good person
Shit.
under the eye of Islam. You insulted
Damn.
that's why no one fucks with Islam.
Mhm.
You don't fuck with Islam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching.
I hope they don't listen to our old podcast where I say I'm not gonna repeat it.
What did I don't
Oh
remember.
God, I'm not repeating it. My
Okay.
mom shouted.
What? I don't even remember.
I'll tell you
I
after.
can't remember past two
Oh,
episodes.
God. That's good.
Yeah. Jeez.
Anyways,
I was watching like this YouTube video, and it seemed like what the fuck is that country? Brunei. Seems like a good Muslim country under Sharia law. It seems clean and nice, and it's very wealthy, and there's free education, free healthcare, and it seemed. But
ask the women
I know.
and
But-
ask the non-Muslims.
Oh yeah, you think?
Yeah, and ask the criminals.
Yeah.
Criminals deserve love too, you know. You
Yeah.
don't- no, but like if you didn't molest a child or whatever,
Yeah.
let's say you stole an apple, should you really be? I don't know, cut your hand or whatever.
No, not that. At least
you
no,
know.
no.
That's why it's clean. Because if
Yeah.
I think when the punishment is so harsh,
Yeah. Apparently,
was-
it's like chiller than.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've never been to.
Brunei. Never heard of it. Or you've heard of it?
Well, I've heard the country of Brunei, but
Because the
I
dictator.
didn't know it was Muslim. I thought
Yeah, it's
Malaysia
under
is
Sharia
Muslim.
law.
Yeah. Okay.
And because the Sultan of Brunei
Mhm.
is super wealthy.
Oh yeah,
He-
Sultan. Yeah.
He's like third. I think his net worth is like $30 billion.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And because of that, he's a very generous guy, and he gave everybody free. And there's no like most shit is like free, and gas is mostly free because he's like, why? I don't need.
Yeah, Saddam Hussein also used to do that.
Really?
I think Saddam or Muammar Gaddafi.
Oh,
I think gas was like a cent.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. You understand? They make petrol, like water in Canada.
Yeah.
It's free. You don't pay for your water,
No, you don't.
or you barely pay if you have a house.
Yeah.
So yeah, because we have so much water.
Ah.
So, it's the same thing with oil. We have oil. You give it to the people. I think in Yemen. Not where was Muammar Gaddafi? He was in
Oh.
Libya.
Yeah.
So I think education was free,
Hmm.
but then again, he would rape and kill whoever he wanted.
So what is the trade-off? Like with like where
Canada.
when?
This is the
It's
trade-off.
true. So let's say Trudeau's like.
This is a perfect country. It's as
Yeah.
as bad that it is, and people complain and they're stealing our freedom.
Yeah.
This is, mwah. Dude. You know how much I love this country?
Uh-huh.
Did you know that Canada invented ginger ale? Told by someone I know. I don't know if it's true,
Oh,
but
is
that's
it?
what Quinn told us.
Oh really?
My favorite
Canada-
drink, the thing I drink every day,
Yeah.
was invented by.
Yeah.
I love you, Canada.
If you were born in the United States,
Yes.
who and let's say Biden and Trump are the electoral candidates, who'd you vote for this year, coming election?
I never cared about politics, so I didn't even vote in the last election.
Yeah, I
So
didn't. I
Probably I would be in the same boat as 60% of Americans who don't
Yeah.
vote. Or like, what is it, 51% of Americans
They
don't
don't
vote?
vote.
No, they don't care.
They have, dude. They better vote.
Oh, why?
They better vote.
Listen, American politics is like a show
Yeah.
that is not popular in America as much as it is popular outside of America.
Yeah, you think?
I think so.
But everyone's so like fucking brainwashed and radicalized. They were like, no, you gotta go left wing. Oh no, you gotta go right wing.
No, this is because you live online.
Mm-hmm.
You go fucking, no one cares. You know the whole Budweiser. I'm pretty sure there's so many people that don't know about the. Oh, they put a
Once they look at my feet, they'll know. They'll be like, oh, that would be sick. A great thumbnail. Let's do the thumbnail right
God.
now. And then behind it will be like a Bud Light.
I'm not looking.
All right, we're done.
You're disgusting. You're a disgusting human being.
Not bad.
Claire, I love you less. I can't believe you did this to me. I'm blaming you, even though it's his foot and he showed it to me.
Oh,
The
dude.
fault is on you.
It's not bad. Like, imagine in the summertime, I'm going to be wearing, like, Birkenstocks with, like, yellow toenail. Not, like, yellow.
Are you still gonna continue doing this?
I mean, the only way to get rid of them is if I put, like, the shit to, like, get rid
or
of
you
them.
let it grow and then you keep cutting them.
But it's not like the red goes outward.
Of course it does,
It pushes out?
bro.
What are you talking about?
Let's say
Look.
this is your skin. Stop showing it to me. I know how nails work. I've sucked on women's toes before.
Okay.
So this is your skin.
Yeah.
This is the nail.
Uh-huh.
This is the paint, right? So the paint is on the nail.
Yeah.
So what does the nail grows? So
Yeah.
so where does it grow from? It doesn't grow from the front. It grows from the inside.
Okay, so
It's
it
under the
pushes
skin.
out.
So it pushes out, and it's just gonna keep going. And then you cut this. And
Wait,
you
where
cut
does the nail start? Up here?
I don't know. It starts here, I guess, and it just pushes out. It makes nail, and it pushes out.
Okay, well, we'll see.
What do you mean you'll see? This,
I said we'll see if I do it again. But imagine, like, summertime, Birkenstocks,
and then you talk like
red
this now from now
toenails,
on.
earrings.
Yeah, oh, dude, we're definitely getting air. Well, let's explain to people. So on the live podcast, for those who watched it, thank you for the 180 something people who watched it. Gabe had an earring, and I found that he looked so good in it. And we made a poll, and there was like 95% of people.
Oh, really?
who
You made
thought-
a poll?
Yeah.
Oh,
You remember? We made a poll on Instagram stories.
Okay.
And like 95% of people said that we should get earrings. And
Who's
your-
the guy that said no? Was it me?
no, I think no. You said yes. I
Okay.
think a couple people, and then your girlfriend was like, "Oh my god, that
Yeah,
would
she
make
wants it.
my snatch so wet." I'm drunk. I'm gonna fight you. So your girlfriend said that it would be so goddamn hot.
Oh, really?
And I think it would be hilarious
Yeah.
to do it ironically.
Yeah.
So May 3rd, after the JFL thing,
Yeah.
let's go fucking get
Yeah,
our
let's
ears
get
pierced.
some ears pierced. Ears pierced.
Ears pierced.
Yeah.
Ears pierced Brosnan.
Yeah, I'm down.
Let's do this.
Right
Would
there.
you get both or one or?
I don't know. What do the kids do now?
I think that the whole gay straight is out the window.
Oh, okay.
So you should get both.
Really?
Yeah, just one here, dude. I was talking with Sid. He used to have like 3 and 5 or
You
whatever.
used to have 3 and
Yeah.
5?
Like 3 and 3. Like he used to have a lot. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It was cool back then. That's what the
Ah.
cool bad boys did it.
Is it
But
still-
we're doing it ironically, which is hilarious.
Okay. Jesus.
No, you just get one. It would
Yeah.
suit you so much.
Really?
I don't know if I should get like a diamond, a stud, or I
Yeah.
should get a loop, or I should get like a long feathered one.
You know, like those old actors, like who's the black guy from what's the movie? Did you watch that movie?
God, like the guy who plays God.
Yes,
Yeah.
in Morgan
Reese-
Freeman. Morgan Freeman.
Reese Witherspoon. No, Morgan
Reese-
Freeman.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like 80 years old, 90 years old.
yeah.
He wears an earring now still.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What the hell's his name?
Harrison Ford.
He's 80 years old, wears an earring.
It's fucking cool. Earrings are cool.
Yeah, you know,
we should get an earring.
dude, I don't know if I'm stealing it from another podcast but like that's because sailors used to wear earrings.
Dude, I heard that too.
Yeah.
Do we listen to the same podcast?
I don't know where the hell I heard that.
Me neither.
Huh?
Huh?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, sailors. So
because if they die, this will cover their burial.
yes. Where the hell did we hear this?
I have no idea. It's probably the same podcast.
Yeah.
Who was talking about earrings?
I have no idea.
Are they stealing our bit? Whoever, Joe List, Mark Norman, Joe Rogan,
Oh, maybe it was one of these guys. It
Yeah,
could have been.
probably.
Probably, yeah.
or Stavros.
Yeah.
One of these.
I don't
One
know.
of these funny guys.
But yeah, no, maybe.
Yeah, let's get fucking earrings.
Only
I'm serious,
'cause-
bro.
Yeah,
Serious.
I'm down to get a ring. Sure. Yeah. Be
I
interesting.
think it will look good with my bald head.
Yeah.
I'm looking Mr. Clean.
You got.
You know what I mean? I don't want to sound like fucking Charles Dagnan, but you know, like pirates back then. You know, the bald pirates. You would imagine a pirate, and he would have an earring and a short shaved head. So
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna do it. I think it would be hilarious.
I like that. No, I'm down. I think it'd be really funny.
Your girlfriend's gonna find you hot finally.
Yeah, finally.
Treat you like a man.
Yeah, should be cutting my toenails, not painting them.
Exactly.
Oh
God
god,
damn,
I'm
dude.
scared about the pain though. It doesn't really.
Dude, it's like, ping, and then it's gone.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm such a
I'll
bitch.
hold your hand.
Like Claire, like if she pops my pimples, I'm like, oh, help. Ooh.
Okay, we're doing it for the podcast.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
I find this to be more painful, like getting my toes painted.
Really? It doesn't hurt.
I don't want anyone spending so much time with my feet. It's just I don't.
Didn't take that long. It took like 5 minutes.
No, that took more than 5 minutes.
Mm-mm. I didn't even feel it. It's weird. Your toenails, they don't have any nerve endings on them, right?
Yeah.
And she was painting them, and I was like, "Are you even doing it?" And I looked, and it was already done. I was like, "Oh,
She did a good job.
oh.
You look very feminine.
Yeah, hairy leg."
Honestly, what is worst? To me, because I still have your ugly ass toenails from post your medieval festival.
Yeah.
How disgusting they were.
I'm really gonna fit in this year in Glastonbury. Earring and toenails.
Yeah.
Claire's dad's gonna
Fucking
really.
cum in his pants. Oh God! Finally.
It's funny, like my whole family. Like I don't care what my family. Like my family called me gay no matter what, you know.
Yeah.
But like if I really come on gay, oh my God, my yeah is gonna look me so weird. Oh man.
But you're not coming out as gay. You're not.
Yeah,
gay.
no, I'm not gay, but I'm gonna. It might as well be. Like that's what I like.
What? No.
Because they're so old that like the moment you like, if you walk on the wrong side of the sidewalk, you're gay. You know, that's how old school they are. You know, so
Yeah,
if I
it's
come in with totally decked out, you know, my Hawaiian shirts, my short green, my
That's
short
not gay.
shorts.
That's like
my
the
gr-
most anti-gay. If you ask any gay man, he's tell you your shirts they don't fit you well. They're too big. No, that's not gay. Gay, I don't know. I'm assuming in my mind, gay is like a well-dressed man. Like
Yeah.
well-dressed, like fashion. Not well-dressed like a Don Draper. Maybe Don Draper, but like a shirt that suits him. You don't like. I look like a fucking. You know, like the techs who work behind. Like there's a theater and you have tech people running around. I dress like one of the tech people. Every time I go on stage, it's like, oh, why is the sound guy? Why is the sound guy going on stage to tell jokes? I don't.
Oh my God,
You know what I mean? I don't
I don't know. I think maybe.
I'm in the wrong side of show business. I'm just like, all right, I just happen to be very funny,
Oh my
a comedic genius. Some would say.
I think your idea of gay guys are like still the '90s version of gay
My
guys.
favorite gay guys.
Like queer for the straight guy, where they're all wearing like the blazers
Yeah.
and short.
No, but even gay men, you see them. They're all well dressed. Andrew Curry dresses well. John Couture dresses well.
well, okay, hold on. Andrew Couture doesn't dress. No. Andrew Couture, John Couture doesn't dress that. He wears. He dresses like you, basically.
No, but when he's on stage, he's trying to promote his brand.
Yeah.
But like when you see in his stories, always like well dressed when he goes on vacation or whatever. I look like this. And
yeah.
Paris, guess what? I'm gonna look exactly like this.
Wow. Okay.
I'll be like, this is so hot.
Yeah.
Maybe, but it's the city of fashion. Maybe I'll buy something. Oh, I wanted to bring something up.
Uh-huh.
So it's official, guys. I bought my ticket to London.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna go to Paris. This
Yeah.
is very exciting.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
is very. I'm
Whoa,
really
what's up?
excited.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going for 14 days. I bought
Wow.
from January 25th to June 25th to July 10th or whatever. Okay,
Nice.
so I'm not gonna spend 14 days in Paris
No.
because I think I'm gonna get bored of French people.
Oh, 100%.
right
That's
away.
like a 3-day, 4-day trip.
I think once I visit a few, I want to go see this actual painting.
The Louvre.
That's oh god, it's not in the Louvre. I think it's another
Oh.
one. But I want to visit like a few. I want to eat 500 croissants. Maybe make love to a beautiful French woman. Go to like 5-6 museums. See like the Eiffel Tower, blah blah blah, blah. And then I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Where should I go next?
Oh.
Because I've been looking, dude. Tickets all around Europe are like $200, so I can go wherever I want.
Really? You
I-
can get
whatever.
like a pass, right?
No, by plane. Like, dude, I
Oh.
looked Krakow, which is I think Poland.
Yeah.
$136.
Yeah, it's really cheap.
Return. Return, yeah.
Krakow.
Dude,
damn.
I'm like, I could go to Moscow. Like, I could go
Yeah.
wherever the fuck I want.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
And I'm like, where should I go? So I was looking. Like, I could go to Milan.
Yeah.
I can go to Geneva. I can go to Berlin for $200.
Yeah.
Like, where should I go? Dude, I can go to Egypt
Yeah.
for $700.
That's crazy. It's so crazy. Yeah.
I'm like, where should I go?
You don't know? You actually
I
want
have no idea. I was looking today instead of working. I'm like, I was speaking with my students, asking my students, like, where should I go? I'm like, can I learn English?
Have you been in it? You've been to Italy?
I've never been to Italy.
Damn, Italy's sick. I've
Yeah.
only been to 2 places in Italy, and they're my
Come
favorite
with
places.
me, you fucking cunt.
Maybe.
Come with me. Fuck
Maybe.
your girlfriend. and your
I'll
mother.
know soon because I think I might not have to pay that much in taxes. I talked to my tax guy. Anyway, so Florence is amazing, and the food is fucking insane.
Yeah.
And the place is unreal. It's
Yeah.
like you're mind blown the whole time.
Yeah.
Milan is cool. It just feels like you're in a more Italian Montreal.
Yeah.
That's all I've been in Italy.
You have to remember, I love museums. I love
Yeah.
history.
That's
And
Florence.
busty women.
Mm-hmm.
So where should I go? 'Cause that's why I thought Poland. I'm like, I remember when I was young, there's like a website I think called Polish Tits or whatever.com.
Okay.
It was just busty Polish
Oh
women.
wow. How is
I'm like, and I made a mental note. I'm like,
it? Gotta go Poland.
gotta go to Poland, or I could go to not Luxembourg, Amsterdam.
Uh-huh.
Get high, fuck some prostitutes.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, Amsterdam would be really cool.
But I think it's also another very expensive city.
Yeah.
Or as I said, or should I go to third world Poland, or go to Egypt finally see the pyramids because I didn't get to see them.
You know what's actually really good? Apparently, is coming up and it's sick. Albania
Albania
is unreal.
Yo, I could join the mafia.
Yeah.
And they think I'm Albanian right away. I would fit in so well with Albanians. They're all dry and like straightforward and fucking.
Yeah, they're kind of like Greeks. They all speak Greek too, so
Yeah?
they're all like kind of like they're all like rough.
How are
and-
Albanian women?
I don't know. I only know one Albanian guy.
And would you fuck him?
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
You're
I've
hot.
dated a girl from Moldova in the past,
Uh-huh.
and they're all tiny and like big asses. I don't know. That sounds like sexual tourism.
Yeah,
I don't wanna-
yeah.
No, but like,
but you'll meet people.
but I have a feeling in Albania. What is there to do in Albania?
It's like imagine going to Greece, a bunch of beaches and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's right next to Greece and it's super hot.
Yeah, but Greece, you have so much history, and you could like the history
But
of the world.
It's like
is
let's
in-
say like main.
where there's like 5 cigarette salesmen in Albania. That's what I
Yeah,
imagine.
probably,
There's like 5
yeah.
there. You want cigarette? I have cigarette and 12-year-old boy. You want? Come to Albania.
Yeah, basically.
That's the whole commercial.
Yeah.
A guy, you want cigarettes? We have cigarettes and 12-year-old boys. Come to Albania.com.
Crab juice.
Karkalash.
Yeah, yes. Kakarash.
Drive a Lada.
We
Punch a
have-
woman. We can do anything.
We have Mountain Dew or crab juice or kankarash. Ew, gross. I'll take the kankarash.
I don't know. But the most important thing for me is like I like nice museums. That's why I'm like, all right. For me, I have a feeling France is gonna be, because you walk France, you see pictures of France. I'm like, it's all art. It's everything is art. Everything is beautiful. And for me, France is gonna be the ultimate. You gotta separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
Because if French
The-
people are
or
the
the-
artists,
or-
I have a feeling
yeah.
that based on the show, because we did a show with a bunch of French people,
And
and they
they
were so annoying.
were shit.
Annoying.
Yeah, they're
Annoying.
fucking annoying, and they're so.
Oh god.
They thought they were the shit. They thought they were.
I don't
fucking
think they were thinking that shit. I think they were just annoying.
Yeah.
Also, they were young in their
Yeah,
20s.
yeah.
Ugh, I can't.
People say like when Asian people go to France or
Yeah,
Paris,
the Paris
they
syndrome.
become like they go suicidal or whatever. They're like, oh my
It's
god.
called the Paris syndrome.
Yeah.
Speaking with a comedian, was telling me about that. The same thing happened with Jerusalem, the Jerusalem syndrome. Like the Paris syndrome. Actually, no, it's the reverse. But the parents apparently go like, "Oh, this image of Paris and like la 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 and Woody Allen and Starry Night," and then they walk and it's like, everything is like shit.
Yeah.
Especially now, it's full of garbage and the whole city is burning.
I know.
That's the perfect time to visit
yeah.
Paris.
That's why I would say either I've never been to Venice, but apparently it's fucking amazing. Or
Venice?
or Florence is like, dude,
Florencia.
it's like.
What about Roma, the capital?
Yeah, but I feel like Rome apparently is like similar to how Paris is, where it's just all garbage everywhere, and it's all. But Florence, it's like they just maintained it from the 1400s, from when Michelangelo was like wandering the fucking the
Dude,
gardens.
imagine
and
seeing
shit.
La Pieta. I think it's in Rome though.
La Pietra,
Yeah, La Pieta.
La Pieta.
I think La
I
Pieta.
don't know.
I think it's Mary, and she's holding. It's a marble sculpture. It's one of the most. I think it's Michelangelo.
Yeah.
I think it's Michelangelo. Yeah.
Damn.
And she's holding like the body of the Christ of her son, and it's
But Michelangelo, the Davids is in Florence.
yeah.
And the fucking
It's huge. Huh?
it's huge.
God damn it!
It's-
Where should I go?
I know. I would go to Florence again, man, but I can't go to Florence twice. God damn.
Let's go to Albania, bro. Let's
Yeah.
fucking steal cars in Albania.
Oh, God, I'd be so
Or
scared. the whole
Berlin.
time. Yeah,
Imagine
Berlin
going
would be
to that club that everyone tries to get in.
cool. Yeah.
With our earrings, they'll have to let us in.
Not to let us in. Now they'll
We're
know.
like, hola. I would just walk in like, Guten Tag.
Good.
Dude, I look, with an earring, I would look German.
Yeah.
And with my Nazi tattoo on my
Yeah.
head. Where should we go? I mean, listen, it would be awesome if you came.
Yeah. It would
If
be.
you come, I probably won't need to make a French girlfriend. I would just hang out with you. It's up to you. Do you want me to have a French girlfriend, or do you want to
I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know soon. Because I might, like I told you, I'll know May something.
Okay.
But whatever, we'll see.
I haven't. I only booked that. Like I just bought London.
Yeah.
That's all I have. I looked at the hotels in Paris. It's gonna cost me an arm and a leg.
Really?
Oh, dude. Even like hostels, it's like $100-something a night.
That's brutal.
Yeah, unless your girlfriend, because your girlfriend seems to know. Like she helped us book that hotel in London.
Maybe she does have a friend that lives in Paris. That maybe she knows a sneaky, like a different
A
place.
sneaky link. Okay.
Yeah, a sneaky link of a place.
It'd be nice though to fall in love in Paris.
Yeah, I don't know what I have no expectation for Paris.
It's a city of love. It's the
I
most.
know, but like
Even my student was like very romantic. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
going alone with my friend and his girlfriend.
So my brother's girlfriend just came back from Paris.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the pictures. It looked like they just went on Sherbrooke Street, you know? It just looked like, the tall building.
Yeah.
It just looked like that. And I was like,
Well,
I don't know if they did it right. They looked like they fucked up.
Maybe here's the thing. I don't take a lot of photos when I travel. So maybe you
Yeah,
have
maybe.
you have to have the eye of a photographer
Yeah,
to
yeah.
capture.
Yeah.
But just dude, Le Louvre, one of the best museums in the world.
Yeah.
Just the Eiffel Tower, the history behind the Eiffel Tower. You want to stand where Hitler stood? We should take that photo. There's a photo
Sure.
of Hitler standing in the Eiffel Tower. Like and we should.
And he's like this. He's like, oh, look at me. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
He's
You know,
like, look
we
how
should.
big.
Oh, but that would be hilarious if we tried to reproduce all the photos that Hitler took
Yeah.
on his trip to Paris, but it's us
It's us.
in the Bonne Nuit
That's
t-shirts.
funny.
How fucking hilarious would that
That'd
be?
be
That'd be just like a carousel on Instagram with like
Yeah.
Hitler, Amer, Hitler, Gabriel, Hitler, Goebbels, and Gabe. You know what I mean?
That's funny.
That's fucking. Just find all that.
Yeah.
Just the history. Oh God.
Yeah.
Also the music. I love French music.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I hate French people. Apparently, I
Yeah.
don't want to.
But I bet when they're in when like you leave your environment, you're uncomfortable and you're shy.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how they are. How French people are. They're like, oh, I'm nervous. I mean, I'm weird.
Well, everyone has said that Parisians are assholes. It's just
Really?
part of their culture.
Okay.
That's why I say you gotta separate the art. You gotta
Yeah.
separate the French from the French. You know, you gotta,
yeah.
from the French people.
Okay.
You gotta separate France from the French people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm excited, but I don't know where to go after.
Hey,
Especially if you leave me.
Yeah, I don't know, but traveling solo would be sick though. Also, you
Sorry?
know? Traveling solo would be also sick. Like just experience the world and
I've traveled solo a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to America a few times. Like I went to Boston alone. I went to LA alone. I went to New York alone.
Is Guillaume going anywhere in Europe?
No, he's with his new girlfriend now, so
Ah.
everything is
It's double.
yeah.
He's
not
Kate.
coming.
Sorry, Kate. Claire.
You did, yeah.
No. 'cause
Let's repeat that. I don't want you to fucking.
no. Claire might invite her friend Kate.
Yeah.
I maybe I'm not sure, but like
To Paris.
yeah, and she's really cool. She listens to the podcast. She's a big fan of us.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hi,
And
Hi,
maybe you
Kate.
guys will have a nice romance. You
Hi,
know?
Kate.
Yeah.
I have British letters of references. I swear, dude.
From the constable.
It's what's crazy? Like I remember when I was in London and I met my then girlfriend, and we just made love. And it was like maybe 8ish, 9ish, and she has a like tiny, beautiful apartment in central London. And she went to her window. She opened like the tiny British window, and I was just sitting on the bed and I was looking at her. She's naked, beautiful, gorgeous, and she's smoking a cigarette, blowing air outside the window. And her cat is like, and the lights were really dim. I'm like, this is the most perfect moment ever. Like I'm in London. I just met a girl that I'm like, I like her so much, and that image of her just. Like standing and naked, just with all I could see like is her butt and the side of her face. She's blowing smoke, and you could see from like the lights outside the windows, and the light were dim, and there's a little cat that is like blinking. I'm like, this is picturesque.
Yeah, it's cool. Huh?
Like that image is burned in my head forever.
That's cool.
It's like this is what I assume the life of an artist.
Yeah.
Just filled with those picturesque, beautiful moments.
Yeah.
Like I could have died the next day. That's how beautiful it was.
Wow.
It just just
Yeah.
like I wish I could paint just so I could paint that
Yeah.
image that I see right now. Just her nice ass and fucking figure and I hate cigarettes, but in that moment I loved cigarettes. Just it was so beautiful. I wonder like would I live that in Paris? Because it will take work and I would have to like go on dates.
Maybe.
But then again, going on dates
we'll
in Paris,
We'll
how
smoke
amazing.
cigarettes in Paris and shit.
Yeah,
It'll be cool.
we have to grow mustaches.
Yeah.
And smoke cigarettes.
I'm gonna smoke cigarettes.
I
Walk
should start
around.
working on my mustache now so I can have like a thick.
Yeah.
European.
I'll literally do. I'll shade this down more, and I'll just grow this out. So I'll have like a stubble with the mustache.
Oh, dude. Okay.
With
yeah.
the earring and then the
fuck.
pink nails and the dildo and the ass.
You'd fit in perfectly. I also like there's an image I'm imagining that I hope we get to do where we're just sitting on grass or little chairs and we have the camera and there's the Eiffel Tower between us and we're just recording our podcast.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Oh, dude, we have to do that.
Yeah, we have to do that. That would be fucking amazing. That would be so cool.
And then someone steals the camera and then runs away.
Yeah.
That would be.
Catch that man.
But where should I go? People, let us know. Where should Amer? Why am I thinking the third language? Third person. Where should I go? Where should I go in Europe? Everything is open. I would fucking go to Kyiv if there's playing. I don't care. Where should I go?
Definitely not that.
Like, if we decide to do stand-up, I think we should hit Berlin.
Berlin's better.
Because I think Berlin, I would do drugs in Berlin. Like, I never did coke, but I would maybe, like, do a line of coke. Because we're in Berlin.
Yeah.
We're in Berlin. I would eat pork. I would fucking schnauzer, whatever. I would suck a cock. Who cares? You're in Berlin. Yeah, I would wear leather.
Yeah, dude, that would be sick.
I would buy a leather jacket in Berlin.
Yeah. God damn.
Dude,
no, it's
you understand? Like,
now.
it's funny. The image of Berlin I have is like when West and East Berlin were separated and everyone was like punk.
Yeah.
I would like.
Is it still like that? You think? Is it still like
hope
wild?
So. Oh, I'm sure it's wild.
People from Berlin who came to Montreal said like, "Oh, this is like Berlin," but I'm like, really?
Who said that?
I don't know. I heard people.
People? Okay.
I can't remember who they were.
But in the sense that the punk scene is still alive in Berlin. Berlin will always have a punk scene.
But Montreal has a punk scene too.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's big. I used to go to a bunch of punk shows.
I find them annoying.
Exactly. Punks are fucking annoying.
Yeah?
They're just left-leaning people with spiky hair. They're like, save the whales.
Yeah, but if you go to, they're like, Schlacken, Schlackenburger. I don't know. Ketamine.
I know, right? Yeah.
You know, I'm like their grandpa.
Yeah.
You know? I think Berlin speaking to me for the history. Krakow, Poland, just Poland, let's say. Or just say fuck it and just go back to Egypt.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I never saw the pyramids. I told you that, right?
Dude.
I never saw the pyramids.
Yeah.
I didn't see the Sphinx. I didn't see the pyramids because of a fucking fucked up relationship I had back then. So I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
Dude, I could do Paris. Listen to this. It's crazy. Paris, Cairo, London, $700.
Not bad.
It's amazing. Good. And Cairo is super cheap. Like the hotel would be like $30.
Oh, really?
Like a nice hotel.
Damn.
And I just need to go to Cairo. I already been to the south. I don't need to go to the south again, even though I would love to. But
how close is Cairo to the pyramids? Just right there?
Yeah, well, it's in Cairo, so it's like you could just take a bus.
It's like in the West Island of Cairo?
Kinda, yeah. Because everything is along the Nile, right? So it's just Cairo.
I saw pictures of the Nile River from space. It's really fucking
It's
big.
It's the longest river
It's wide
in the world.
and big.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's like an ocean, but in the middle of a river.
It's not an ocean, but it's a river.
I know, but it's like,
the longest river in the world.
Where the hell was I? I was like at a lake, Lake Saint Jean or Lac Saint Jean. Like it's so big you can't see the other side, so it looks like you're looking into an ocean. It's like that. It's huge.
Yeah, like the Great Lakes.
Yeah. It's insane.
We have a lot of Great Lakes. Literally, the name is Great Lakes.
The Great Lake. Wait, what time? You gotta go soon.
What time?
7:40.
Fuck! All right, guys, have a show. Bye, everybody. We love you.
Go, dude.
Bye. Assalamu alaikum. Bye. Fuck! All right.